صل على محمد وآل محمد.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم صل على فاطمة وأبيها وبعلها وبنيها والسر المستودع فيها بعدد ما أحاط به علمك. اللهم وفقنا لما تحب وترضى. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is a reflection from Juz 20, the verse 62 of chapter An-Naml.
أَمَّنْ يُجِيبُ الْمُضْطَرَّ إِذَا دَعَاهُ وَيَكْشِفُ السُّوءَ وَيَجْعَلُكُمْ خُلَفَاءَ الْأَرْضِ أَإِلَٰهٌ مَّعَ اللَّهِ قَلِيلًا مَّا تَذَكَّرُونَ.
At the time when all the doors of the world of means are shut to a man, and he is helpless from any point of view, the only one who can unlock the lock of difficulties, brings the light of hope into the hearts, and opens the doors of mercy to the distressed ones is only his pure essence, not anyone else. Then the holy verse implies that not only he solves and removes the difficulties, but also he makes you successors in the earth. The verse says, "And makes you successors in the earth. Is there any God with Allah? Little it is that you heed." Invoking Allah and prattling with Him is a worthy and an indispensable act. Supplicating to the presence of Allah and asking Him for solving the difficulties, especially at the time of distress, is necessary for everybody. Wherever our invocation is not answered, there is a reason for it. Maybe our invocation had not been for a good deed, but we considered it as good. Or maybe the manner in invocation has not been earnest and accompanied with distress. Or maybe we have not been sincere in our invocation. That is, while we have turned to the presence of Allah, we have had some hope in others too. It is true, of course, that sometimes instead of accepting our supplication, He gives us something similar to it. Or sometimes instead of our demand which is not expedential for us with Allah, He banishes a misfortune from us. And sometimes instead of answering our invocation in this world, He will compensate it in the hereafter. And sometimes instead of doing a favor to us, He favors to our descendants. All of these meanings have been mentioned in the Islamic narrations. It is interesting that in some Islamic narrations, this verse has been rendered into the rising of Imam Mahdi Ajalallah Ta'ala Farajahu Sharif. Imam Baqir alayhi salam in a tradition says, "By Allah, as if I see Mahdi, who has leaned against the black stone of Kaaba and calls Allah by his legitimacy." Then he said, "By Allah, he is the distressed one in the book of Allah in the verse which says, أَمَّنْ يُجِيبُ الْمُضْطَرَّ إِذَا دَعَا وَيَكْشِفُ السُّوءَ." Of course, our purpose is not confining the concept of the verse to the spacious rank of Imam Mahdi Ajalallah Ta'ala Farajahu Sharif, as the verse has a vast scope of meaning and one of its clear denotation expansions is Imam Mahdi Ajalallah Ta'ala Farajahu Sharif. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala expedite his reappearance and keep us in his path. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين.